It is time for Shakespeare's Coffee Break. We're going to be having a great show here today. You know it, I know it. The guy over there with the face, he knows it. Welcome, friends, and we are going to just really enjoy being with each other today. Monday, March 8th, 2020. Hello, my friends, hello! That's not the button I wanted to have, but there's May! Oh my goodness! Hello, I'm gonna unmute May!
Do over?
All right. All right. Oh, that's what I meant to do right there! But there's May anyway! Oh my god!
Do over!
My other camera isn't working. It was working.
I'm just staring.
Right
I'm
until
just
we
staring,
started.
and I'm like, oh.
Well, welcome, friends. Welcome to Shakespeare's Coffee Break. I am your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare, and next to me on the screen is May Hemmer. I really got to give you something. I really got to give you something else right there. It says awesome personality, but do I? Because you kind of are. Oh. I hope everyone at home is having a wonderful start to the day, start to the week, and we're going to have a great time here with each other. But let's start things off, because I just saw May drinking. Let's start things off with a nice noisy slurp right now.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Yummy.
It's just good internet audio, I don't care who you are. Special thanks to the Jackdaws for our music. Shakespeare approves of this theme song. And, let me start things off right away by paying some bills. So yes. Shakespeare's Coffee Break is brought to you by a couple of fantastic organizations. Number one, let's talk about them. Friends of Colorado Northwestern Field Museum. Not the Friends of Colorado Northwestern Field Museum. That is wrong. This one's right. And you're like, Shakespeare, why are you keeping the other one there? Because it's funny. That is the answer. It's like friends of friends. It's like, I know people who know people. And that is
exactly.
That's a good time. But Friends of the Colorado Northwestern Field Museum is now accepting applications for dinosaur digs in summer 2021. Now, while many people only dream of taking part in a dinosaur excavation through Colorado Northwestern Community College, that dream can become a reality. Located in the heart of dinosaur country, CNCC offers you the chance to work alongside professional paleontologists to uncover fossils that have been buried for over 74 million years. During a 2-week session, you will learn all about paleontology by digging, brushing, and covering a unique fossilized specimen. There is no experience required to take advantage of this amazing opportunity, only a passion for experiencing fossils up close and personal. May, there is no experience required. We can go. You and I.
Okay, let me just find my, you know what? I get my COVID shot at the end of the month, so we can make this happen.
My second shot is the Saturday. Yeah, so it's... I know.
Yeah, you're ready to go. You're ready to go.
I am. So no experience required. And you know what? I should have had it ready to go. Oh, I just turned off my lights. This show is professional. It really is. But
we are freaking professionals, you guys. I promise.
I'll wear my dinosaur hunting hat.
There you go.
There we go.
All righty.
Yep, that's what we'll do. But for more information, everyone, go to the link that is on your screen right now. I'm also going to copy and paste that and put it into the comments for you to be able to go to that. And also email Liz Johnson at elizabeth.johnson@cncc.edu or call 970-824-1119 for more information. So basically, their question for you is, everyone, what will you discover this summer? That's a good, but that's also a good tagline. So
it really is.
So special thanks to Friends of the Northwestern, not the Friends of Friends, but just the Friends of the Colorado Northwestern Field Museum. So thank you to that. Our show is also brought to you today by the Shakespeare Yogi.
Yes.
You can use code SHAKES.approved to save 50% on private classes. Now, the Shakespeare Yogi. She's actually going to be on the show tomorrow, taking us through a yoga session. Now, Leonard Chilingarian, the Shakespeare Yogi, helps creatives develop authentic connection to balance and character by combining yoga with Shakespeare accessibly and playfully. Virtual Pay What You Can classes are available over Zoom on the first and third Sundays of the month at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. First one was yesterday. Recommended $5 donation. All creatives of any kind, welcome. Virtual private lessons are also available by appointment. Private lessons are billed to the individual needs and goals of the individual creative. Virtual private lessons are valued around $50, and so you use code SHAKES.approved to save 50% on that first private class. Now, for access and payment info to pay what you can in private lessons, email Lana, the Shakespeare Yogi, at theshakespeareyogi@gmail.com, or slide into her DMs. I said it and I automatically regret the phrase. I automatically regret saying it because it means a different thing entirely.
Send her a lovely message via her direct messaging system.
Yeah, you know what? That's a better way of doing it. That May said it better than I did. I'm like,
I am mighty. I'm mighty. Oh my gosh, I'm mighty.
You are very mighty. You are very mighty. But DM Lana the Shakespeare Yogi at Instagram at the Shakespeare Yogi, and her tagline is "Hey, Nani Namaste." And finally, I know, right? And finally, we would like you to support our friends, the Renaissance Stream Guide. Go to facebook.com/Renaissance Stream Guide, because the Renaissance Stream Guide is your TV guide of Renaissance Festival live streams, featuring live music, play readings, comedy, belly dance, yoga, fitness classes, art streams, demos. We've got it all there. There's over 50 live stream events on the calendar every week, so viewers have plenty to choose from. With an accessible Google Calendar and a daily schedule post, it's an easy way for viewers to find your favorite festival performers and hopefully discover someone new. In fact, we've gotten quite a few new fans on this show from the Renaissance Stream Guide. So, yeah, I know, it's fantastic. So, check them out. Who are you gonna find? Who are you going to say, hey, this person's great? So go like and follow the Renaissance Stream Guide, facebook.com/Renaissance Stream Guide. So it is Ask Me Anything Monday, or Ask Us Anything.
Yeah.
So Ask Us Anything Monday. Ask us your questions. We will tell you. We might tell you lies. I have no idea.
We might be telling the truth. We might be saying a bald-faced lie. God, I'm still covered in glitter.
You know what? For some people, that's not a bad thing. For me, that's a terrible thing, because
I've taken like 2 showers, and I gotta say that this stuff that I got from this small business back home, it stays.
Yeah, it does.
It's there. It's there.
It's there for forever.
This is from Saturday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go to our first question then, from Joe DeFilippo, calling you the Mighty May Hemmer. He says, "Good morning, Master Shakespeare and the Mighty May Hemmer." That is, you know what? That's going to become your name. Mighty May Hemmer. It's like the Mighty May Hemmer can wield Thor's mighty hammer.
Yeah.
Mighty Hammer, Mighty May Hammer. Yeah, see?
I'm here for it.
Who's pure enough to wield Mjolnir?
Oh,
the Mighty May Hemmer. That's she. You're pure of heart.
Okay, so when you say, I was like, when you say pure, like let's clarify this.
Of heart.
This
of
heart. Okay, all right.
Of heart. That's cool. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it.
Cool.
So we're starting off with a softball question. How are you both doing today?
I'm a little tired, running on 5 hours of sleep. Been dealing with some work shenanigans that I'm still fighting with, and hopefully I'll get it done today.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Quilts are the devil.
Quilts are the devil. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Here I thought it was like, Bobby Boucher or Vicky Valancourt is the foosball is the devil. Also no. Quilts. Also quilts.
Yes.
All right. Good to know. I'm so very glad to hear this. I am good. I am pretty good. I woke up earlier than usual. I mean, not like crazy early.
Yeah.
Just earlier than I usually do. Woke up a touch after 7. My cat then also scratched my eyelid because he decided I needed it. He usually just gets in my face.
Oh.
And meows like meow.
Rude.
A little bit.
Rude.
But adorable, because it's also the only time of day he'll boot me on the nose. with his nose. So he'll come up and
Aw.
so he boops me on the nose, but also like yells at me. It's like,
Wake
listen,
up, I'm hungry.
but also I'm giving you what you want. I am putting my nose against yours. Daddy,
Now feed me.
Daddy, why aren't you being the way I want you to be? So I did that, and then I made a whole slew of pancakes. I made several days worth of pancakes this morning, and that that was nice. I baked bread for the first time ever over the weekend.
See, you're better than me. I saw the pictures on Facebook. I was like, look at him do. Look at me go. Making bread.
I know. Yeah, it was. Thank you. But also, I to an extent I missed the trend from last year.
Yeah, you totally missed like the fad of it. But you're supposed to do it when it's not cool anymore. That's how
all right. Well then well in that case I am just basically being a standard white guy, only latching onto things once they are no longer cool. So that is what I do.
Now they're hip because it's not cool anymore.
No, see, I was not hip before being not hip was cool. So does that make me a hipster of uncoolness, or does that just make me sad? I don't know. But yeah, I made bread, and then we made Tuscan lasagna last night. Off-screen wife was directing me in it, but I did principal work for it, and then we made a nice vegan Tuscan lasagna, and it was delicious and amazing.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing!
And then we watched a whole bunch of Disney weddings.
Aww.
I love Disney weddings. I love that show. Twitch and Allison are adorable. And then we watched some Good Place season 4. We watched the first 3 episodes of season 4.
Oh, yay. Good. So y'all caught up on some TV, some quality time.
We are having a good time. I'm waiting to watch WandaVision. I think I'm going to watch it this coming weekend.
Oh my gosh. So you have to, so you can understand Alex's makeup from the gothic horror show that we did. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
There's a whole inside joke about that whole face that he beat his face to the gods, and we had a whole discussion about this face, and it deals with WandaVision. So you need to watch it so that I can be like, okay, so
that I'm just so very looking forward to watching this show. It's going to be a very good time. All right. But back into questions. Joe says, okay, not trying to spark a debate. Joe, then why are you even posting a question? We will have strong opinions on things that just really don't matter. I mean, that's fine. It's just like, what do you feel about the color orange? Well, let me tell you. Poorly named. All right. So he's not trying to spark a debate, force nor discredit beliefs. But if heaven exists and you go there, what do you want to be said to you when you reach the gates? I would want to hear all your dogs are waiting for you. Now you may play with them for all eternity.
That's sweet.
That's adorable. Yes. All right. So May, let's start with you. Oh, you want me to go first?
You go first.
All right. What do I want said to me? If heaven exists and I actually get to go, or some version of it's the good place or something. You, Shakespeare, you were a good boy.
Oh, why you gotta do that? Oh,
yeah. Just like, I basically want someone to just like talk to me like I'm the bestest boy, like I'm a good dog, and like, you know what? And then if it's just like, and then if I get to come back, I want to come back as a Saint Bernard.
Oh my god, I love Saint Bernards.
The gigantic, and I want the gigantic, and it's like I want to give small children joy by riding me.
Yes, you're like here.
Also, if I come back in the Swiss Alps, I want a barrel of like whiskey or bourbon or whatever they put it into the barrel on the collar.
Yeah.
I want that.
So that way you're like, all right, I'm here to save your life. Drink some of this, warm on up.
Let's have some fun. We're also gonna have a party. Here we go. So May, if the afterlife exists, if you go to heaven, what do you want to be said to you? I
would really like to be told that all my ancestors are there and that they're proud of how far we've come over the centuries.
That's nice.
That's what I want.
like that.
Yeah.
And you could take that on a personal level, on a family level, on like your people level, but also as like a humanity. Like, hey, you know what? We used to hit each other with rocks. We're doing better. We're doing better.
I'm kind of going like on the family aspect because of I know where my African side came from and just the roots that they came from. And I'm like, look, guys, I have a bachelor's. People pay me to do Berlin. And I can sew for fun, not because it's required.
Brava.
And I'm a female with opinions, and I don't get burned at a stake for it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And then they could be like, you know what? That was mostly the Europeans doing that. Love.
I know, right? They're gonna be like, yeah.
Nope, entirely different continent. We did not burn women with opinions. We just burnt people because I didn't like your face. I mean, that's why we burnt people at the stake. I mean, like, come on. I just don't like you. Thus, I will
but what? She slept with my husband. Oh, okay.
Oh, sure. Why not? Meanwhile, Europe is like, that woman there, a bit too sassy. Call her a witch. All right, good.
Yeah,
done.
Done. That's all you have to say. We don't like her tone.
Right. Yeah, we don't like her tone. Also, she has a dress I really want. Oh,
yes, I want all her stuff.
Done. All right. Yeah. You lose property rights. Little known part of the law that I haven't written down yet. All right. There we go.
Done. And we're just going to add that
so terrible.
in.
So
all
terrible.
Right, let's see. What's
you know what? You know how we were just saying how humanity's come a long way?
Yes. Here we go.
Speaking of coming a long way, let's have a noisy slap.
Okay, here we go.
Here's the messed up part, and I said this on writing sonnets with Shakespeare the other day. I just took a drink of coffee, and I slurped it. I'm like, I am so sorry. Like doing this show over the course of a year.
Just out of habit, you're like, oh my bad. That's
no, that's not what I meant to do at all. Oh wow. All right.
What day of the week is
it? Next question. From Dan Wenzel, friend of the show, writer. Go check out his stuff on Amazon. What animal not domesticated do you wish it were? So which non-domesticated animal do you wish were domesticated? So it could be a pet. He wants a wombat. Wombats are pretty cool. Yeah. Ooh, I have several answers, but I'm going to go with...
I know which one.
Oh, for me or for you?
No, for me. I don't mean...
Oh, all right. Go. Me. You go first then. You go first.
I want a Tasmanian devil.
Do you want the cartoon Tasmanian devil?
No, I want the Tasmanian devils. The animal.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying I would want a cartoon version.
No,
because I would want to see the tornado.
I do.
I do.
I just want an attack Tasmanian devil. That's all I want. Forget a dog. Oh, armadillo. Actually, I know people that have pet armadillos.
I've seen them, in Texas, yeah.
Yeah, See, I was about to say Texas. They just domesticate whatever.
They're like, we want it. Give it to him.
It's mine. It's mine.
It's
now.
mine. It's mine. Yeah. That's right. Texas. Just like, you just mutter the word Texas. I would want a koala bear.
Oh my god, I mean, so cute.
Right?
Vicious, though. I heard they're kind of vicious.
They'll bite you. They'll bite you, but
I heard
it's not like they're fat. It's not like they're fast.
I mean, sure.
It's like, what's it going to do?
Oh my god, I thought of another one that'd be great.
I don't like it. It'd be like my cat scratching my eyelid this morning. For the most part, it's just like, I don't want this today. It's just like, fine, have some bamboo and go climb over there.
I know, all right? Here's some leaves. No, I would also, you know what? Another one, a sloth would be cool. They'd be like the best cuddling pet. They just lay there and you can just like snuggle. I heard they stink real bad though, just out of like
I've heard that too.
But like, I'm gonna have to bathe him. But like, I just want a snuggle.
Speaking of stinky animals, Janine says if we only had suitable rabies vaccinations, skunks would be as good as ferrets. And she says Russians actually did domesticate foxes. That's amazing. So if she didn't have a bunch of cats,
yeah.
she would really want a fox. Yeah. So Russians, foxes would be cool because basically like the perfect combination between a cat and a dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But also, I had a friend in high school who did have a pet skunk. They were de-skunked and everything. They were purely an indoor animal and such a smart little creature.
And had their scent glands removed, I hope.
Yeah. The skunking was removed when they were a baby, and they can be fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and she had her rabies. She had her rabies shots like a cat or a dog, and it was pretty fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And
Donna,
Donna, Donna. Donna Teresa. Hello, Donna. She says stopping in for a sip of coffee. She'll tell us what she likes with her coffee. Sassy and smart banter. Oh, well, we are sassy. I can't guarantee the smart, but cheers. Cheers, Donna. Let's see. Susan Hill says koalas full of chlamydia.
They are.
Not if you get a baby koala and you don't introduce it to another koala. You know what? That's what we need to give. That's what we need to give koalas. You need to give them proper sex ed classes.
They did not have sex ed like they should have. They
should not. It's just like, hey, keep it in your pants, koala. That's all I'm saying. You know what?
Janine's
Listen,
right.
wait for the koala that you love. And yeah, I know. I was going to get to that. Janine, as always, is right. Pandas eat bamboo. Koalas eat eucalyptus, which is quite toxic. So they're basically perpetually stoned.
Oh.
And I love eucalyptus as a stone.
I love
scent.
Eucalyptus. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
maybe that's why it's so
I said they were
relaxing.
eating bamboo. So I'm sorry about that. Goodness. More on koala talk. Welcome to Koala Talk with May and Shakespeare.
Exactly.
Welcome to Koala Talk. All right. Dan Wenzel, koalas are fascinating because they eat eucalyptus, which is toxic, more on the toxicity, to just about everything else. They taste horrible. Thus, they have almost no predators. Good for them!
I didn't know that. I learned something new today.
Wonderful. Joe DeFilippo has a question.
Oh, God.
For our Ask Us Anything. Let's get down to the real question. Who's cooler, Alf or the Fonz?
Sorry, it's going to be Alf.
I'm just going to say the Fonz. All right.
Alf!
So we have a debate. All right. Defend your answer.
First of all, Alf is like an alien that is like sassy McSassy pants, okay? So like he's not even from this planet, and he puts up with our bull crap, and he always have these quirks. He's like fast on the mouth. I'm not really about the Fonz. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. I love me some Henry Winkler, and I did like Happy Days with the Fonz. However, that trope was just so played out to me. Hey, I'm super cool. Not take the Fonz is also an alien. I mean, yes. But I don't know. I just wasn't here for like the, hey, all the ladies love me. Hey. Let me beat on this machine and it just plays magically.
He had magical powers. The
Maybe he is an alien. I just liked Alf. He was just like so like cool. I don't know. I just like Alf.
He would try to eat your house cat. He was always constantly trying to eat Lucky, their house cat.
That was hysterical to me.
Well, yeah, you were a little kid. It's fine. All right. So, I kill me. All right. That's a vote for that. That's a vote for Alf.
I was a kid, so whatever.
The Fonz. So was I. The Fonz was legitimately cool from how a little kid would see cool. Like a grown up basically seeing Fonz of like hit the jukebox and starts playing. It's like, all right, nice. Or how he's constantly hitting on women or women flock to him or anything like that. That is a very adolescent mindset of what is cool.
I have a question. And
that's where I was as a child watching Happy Days. And that's why the Fonz is the cool one to me. And then he grew up to become Henry Winkler.
Can I be rude?
Fonz grew up. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to be rude. So did you watch Happy Days when it came out or as reruns?
No. Happy Days. I think the last season of Happy Days was in like 1981, and I was a baby. So yeah, I know.
I was just being a butthole because when you said something, I was in college. I was like, what?
No. That was an earlier conversation.
I know, but I was like, wait, so how many years was that? I'm trying to.
I was
I was doing the Sarah Paulson meme, like, wait, so that's.
I'm a fair shade older than you, but it's fine. All right, now Susan Hill says, if the chameleon circuit on your TARDIS actually worked, what would you have the TARDIS disguise itself as? Instead of as a phone box, or a police box, rather, what would you actually have it be?
Oh, this is a hard one.
If it actually worked, it would just blend in with its surroundings.
Yes.
It would just blend in with its surroundings. But then, because many aliens, as well as humans, are so intentionally blind to things that don't belong, the TARDIS fits in by virtue of it sticking out. So I would say I would want, if it can be anything, I would want it to be a Galaxy-class USS Enterprise D.
Why'd you have to go there? I was like, I couldn't make it a Star Trek ship. But I wasn't gonna go that route. I was thinking more like a Klingon bird of prey.
Oh, and then it disappears anyway.
Yes. Because of the cloaking device. I was like, I could be a real nerd and go Star Trek, but I don't want Federation. I want Klingons.
That's the best answer right there. A bird of prey.
I want a Klingon bird of prey. And
Janine says, you yourself need to be able to find it too. Well, it's just, as Kirk says in Star Trek 4, everyone remember where we parked.
Exactly.
Which is a great line. It's a great line.
Remember where we parked. Just don't walk into it. Know where we parked.
Dan says we should turn it into a Christmas tree.
So it's like is the trunk of the tree where the door is, and I have to open the trunk of the tree.
If you have the key, you can open it. It's fine. All right. This would be, Susan says, if it were a bird of prey or a Galaxy class starship, this would be the only TARDIS that actually is smaller on the inside. It's like, you know what? I don't want a TARDIS. I want a starship. That's basically what I want. That's what I want. I want a starship.
Oh my gosh.
Kathy suggests it should be a mummy
sarcophagi. Oh yeah.
Nice, very nice. Dan Wenzel says his TARDIS is just the entrance to the holodeck. Nice.
I'm here for it. You know what?
Which arguably holodecks are bigger on the inside when they're turned on. When they're turned on. Yes. Yeah. Sally wants us to pick between Elmer Fudd or the Roadrunner. That's an interesting combo. That's an interesting combo of questions right there, because they never appear in anything together. So, would you go with Elmer Fudd hunting hunting Daffy or Bugs, or would you be the Roadrunner, continually outsmarting Wile E. Coyote?
I'll take Roadrunner, because just watching him own that coyote repeatedly was comical to me. I'm just like, you keep doing the same thing, dude. Can get some new tricks. Acme's not working for you, homie. Get a new company.
Oh my gosh.
Doing it for you.
I went into an Acme store, an actual Acme store once, and I was
serious?
looking for I was looking for anvils. I'm like, if anyone has it, it's here.
It has to be them.
And it was in the 5 minutes before camera phones were everywhere, so it's just like I would have selfied. I'm like, I should have selfied up. I'm like, all right, we're here in an Acme store. Do they have an anvil? And thus, one I can pull.
Yes, just drop it. I want that paint that when you paint it, it looks like a whole cavern or thing, and then I want the instant whatever paint, and the artistic ability to go with it. I still want to be able to go inside of it like the Roadrunner does, and then the coyote just still somehow runs into a brick wall.
Roadrunner breaking the laws of physics. It's like, why? Because it's a cartoon. That's why.
Because they can.
I would go with Elmer Fudd, so I can continually fall in love with an anthropomorphized rabbit. All right. All right.
Well, we guys, I just want to let you know today we have learned something new about Shakespeare.
Well, it's not like in Wayne's World. Did you ever think Bugs Bunny was attractive when he dressed up as a girl bunny? And then Wayne laughs at him. No. And then Garth is, yeah, me neither. I was just asking. So
I was just curious.
All right. Yeah, but Joe says the mighty May has spoken. Dan Wenzel says, Acme, why we need consumer protection laws.
I mean, for real, though.
You're not wrong.
That stuff never worked. I was like, dude, get a new company. Outsource. Import
goodness.
or something.
Just, I don't know, maybe go with Amway or no, don't go with Amway. Go with Agway. That's the one I was thinking of.
Agway. I was like, Amway?
Yeah, let's have a pyramid scheme. Let's do it.
Why not? MLMs for everybody.
It doesn't work for them, but it's fine. All right. So I want to take a second and talk about tomorrow. Because we have some fantastic upcoming shows. We have 5 upcoming shows that are all fantastic and brilliant. So tomorrow, this show is actually going to be a yoga class. Yes.
Namaste.
Hey, noni namaste, because it's the Shakespeare Yogi. Lena Chillingarian, the Shakespeare Yogi, is going to be guiding us through a yoga class, yoga for the actor, yoga for the performer, tomorrow. And still accepting some people to come in and join the class. If you want to join the class, you can just message us here on Facebook, or also email me, shakespeare@shakespeareapproves.com. And that email address is where no, that's not where it is. I thought I had it right there. There it is. Yeah, so just drop me an email, shakespeare@shakespeareapproves.com, or message us here on Facebook if you want to join that class. It's going to be about an hour tomorrow morning, 10:35 a.m. You'll need to log in to the class, log in here about 10:25 to make sure your camera, everything is working. But also do it at home too, because we want everyone to do it along with us. It's going to be a really good time. And then on Wednesday, we're going to be cooking. Wednesday, Chef Patrick Kennedy is going to be cooking with us. I know, it's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm sad I have a doctor's appointment that morning.
Oh, no, it's going to be okay. I've asked Gwendolyn to sit in for you on Wednesdays.
Oh, that's right. We did discuss this. I remember
we did.
Stuff.
See, but COVID brain, what day is it? All right.
I mean, really, though.
On Monday, Melissa L.E. Baker from Chased Treasure and the New Jersey Renaissance Fair. She's going to be here talking about her new book that comes out that day.
I love Melissa. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so she's going to be here talking about her new book. On next Tuesday, the 16th, so that'll be on Ides of March. And then on Tuesday, the 16th, Janine Rinker, our science correspondent, and also she's one of the friends of the Colorado Northwestern Field Museum. She is going to be here talking about dinosaurs and paleontology and other science stuff. And then on the 17th, St. Patrick's Day, we're going to have a Gingerpalooza. All sorts of gingers.
Oh, wait, my husband's off at work that day, so I can bring another ginger in just to be in the background.
Just Gingerpalooza. Just have them walking back and forth. Like, hello, I'm a ginger. So it's going to be
great. I'll make him grow out his beard.
So, that's fantastic. Will we know? Will we even know? Because a lot of gingers, you can't see it.
His beard is bright red when his.
It's very bright red. Excellent. Back into the comments thread. Dan Wenzel says Wile E. Coyote knocks on his door, shelling Avon calling. So, if Acme were multi-level marketing, or Amway. Janine Rinker, our science correspondent. It's going to be so much fun having her actually on the show. It's going to be so great. She goes, ultra black light absorbing paint plus automatic door keyed to ID in your pocket with dark room behind it equals tunnel door that works for you but not Coyote. Okay, Janine, you put way too much thought into this.
No. Janine, I need to hire you to design my nerd house because I'm going to need all of these ideas. I want to be able to hide the door to my sewing studio so my kids can never get in there. And I'm okay with them possibly walking into a door. They're gonna have to learn a lesson.
Oh wow, you're a little harsh right there on the young.
I'm hardcore. Don't break into places that you don't belong in.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
Young, so they don't go to jail.
Good morrow, Adam. Welcome to the show today. Good to have you here. Joe DeFilippo is asking us what color lightsaber. He's going to go with yellow because it's rare. He thinks. Also, it's his favorite color. By the way, he loves yoga, but he'll be teaching during that. Watch it later. Then
give me 1 second because my doctor's office is calling at the worst time.
Oh, May's got to go take a doctor's call, so she is going to go over there. I'm gonna go for me purple, the purple lightsaber, the Mace Windu lightsaber, because he made it himself, as far as I know, but also because it's neat. He's a badass. I like it. When the Force Effects lightsabers first came out, good, well over 10 years ago at this point. I think I bought mine in like 2005, 2006. It was amazing, and that's the one I bought. Is May back? No, it looks like she's still on the phone with her doctor. All right. So, what's your favorite color lightsaber, everyone? Joe wants the yellow one. Rarity. It's borderline to the white as well, which is the Sokatana lightsabers. So I've heard. Also, I apparently have a random connection to the voice of a katana, Ashley Eckstein. So that's exciting to me, and very. I'm going to see if I can somehow pull on those strings of connectivity and get her on the show. Also, she's the creator of the Her Universe brand of clothing, which is just wonderful, geek-inspired clothing that you can wear in your everyday lives, and it's just amazing. Kathy's favorite lightsaber is blue. Well done, Kathy. Going with a classic flavor there, and it's gonna be great. Also, lightsabers, A, very cool. B, very scary, because you can and will just not even slice your hand off, you'll burn your hand off. That's not fun. Not that slicing your hand off is great either, but you will burn your hand off or someone else's. You'll be playing with it, you'll pop a hole through your head. That's not great. No. You know what? Maybe we're not meant to have them. It might be a more, as Obi-Wan says, civilized weapon for a more civilized age. Go look at those movies. There's nothing civilized about it. There's nothing civilized about it. Obi-Wan is just, extemporizing, free associating on how the earlier period was better and more civilized. No, it wasn't. He's talking about, the glory days before I was around. No, it wasn't. It wasn't more civilized. No. Dan Wenzel says, a blue lightsaber is designed to disarm. Aren't they all kind of designed with the same thing? They're all weapons. Blue isn't designed to disarm. It's designed to do the same thing everything else does. I will disagree with you there. Unless there is some law that you are speaking of in the extended universe, which, by the way, extended universe, Star Wars has an official extended universe and now an unofficial extended universe. Very different from Star Trek. Star Trek's extended universe, it's never counted. It's never counted at all, and that's interesting. I'm not sure where the benefit, which one is better. But I'm going to bring May in for a second. She's not talking to us. She's just talking with her hands a lot, and I just want to show you. May looks almost like she's talking with us and being very considerate and considering what her favorite lightsaber is and all of that. But there we go. See, she talks with her hand. She's on the phone, and I adore May so much just for this, and she's gonna kill me for me putting that on there. But you know what? It's my show, and I have control of the controls. Dan says disarm as in to remove your arm. Oh, you are punny. And of course, as soon as I turn May's camera off on for you, she talks more with her hands. It's like as soon as I bring her back, she'll stop talking with her hands. Joe DeFilippo says burning your hand off would stop it bleeding out. Yes, it would. It would. However, who wants your hand sliced off or burnt off? And Sally says it's so quick it won't hurt. No, it looks like it hurt. Luke looked like he was in a lot of pain, as did the guy in the bar. They both looked like they were in a lot of pain. So yeah, I'm gonna say it hurts. It hurts a lot. So I'll disagree with you there. Also, you're missing a limb. May, are you good to come back yet? Matt, hold on. Let's bring May in. May, are you good? Oh no, she's still not talking to us. All right. Okay. So that's okay. But Sally says, would I want to be a Gorn? Ooh, the big lizard people in Star Trek. The Kirk fights rather memorably in the arena. I'm a nerd. Unless I know the name of that episode. No, I would not. I would not want to be a lizard person because I'm just going to extrapolate here. I don't know for certain. I'm going to extrapolate that they are cold-blooded creatures, and thus you need the sun and everything to warm up, and thus also you can only exist in a very slim temperature zone for either you slow down or you speed up and explode. I've seen the remains of an exploded iguana, and no, thank you. I don't want to be distantly related to that as a sentient species. I think it would be terrible. Janine says, "Phantom pain. Your arm will keep hurting even though you no longer have an arm there." Yeah, see, it's another reason to not get your arm sliced off by a lightsaber. It's like, nope, don't need that. I don't need itching for a thing I can't itch, that I can't scratch. Don't want it. Don't. So looks like May is fully engaged with her phone conversation. So going to not. So I guess we might be ending the show relatively slightly early today, but that's okay because you're going to come back tomorrow. You're going to do yoga with us tomorrow because May's almost done. She said she's texting me. So here's the thing. Tomorrow, again, Lena Chilingarian, the Shakespeare yogi, she's going to be guiding a class. And if you want to be part of the class, I want you to email me. Email me shakespeare@shakespeareapproves.com. Let me bring that email address back up on screen again. shakespeare@shakespeareapproves.com. Email me for tomorrow's class. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's really going to influence how you, if you're a performer, approach a text, and how you can just really explore your body with the words all at the same time. It's going to be a lot of fun. Couple extra questions and statements coming up. Joe DeFilippo is saying, what natural element would you want to control? Earth, wind, water, or fire? He's all fire. Ooh, being a fire controller or a fire bender. Oh, May's back! Oh, we have May back! Hooray!
Sorry,
It's all right.
Issues. I'm getting my second COVID shot, but I have a doctor's procedure I have to get done, and I don't think I can get it done and get my COVID shot. So I had to rearrange all my stuff.
Oh, goodness, yeah.
Because Moderna, if you get any type of weird like if you get an implant, but it's not an implant, it's a thing in my arm that I have to get put in for medical stuff. And they don't know. There's no answer if it's going to be an issue or not. So they want me to still wait 2 weeks after.
Okay.
So we were trying to force me into the schedule because I was already scheduled for surgery on this Wednesday. And
yeah. All right. Anyway, so all right. So delaying that a bit. All right.
Yes,
that works. You talk with your hands so much, and I just kept wanting to bring you up on screen because it's like she's not even She's not talking to us. She's on the phone. They can't see her, but she's like, and you know,
that's the Puerto Rican. That's the Puerto Rican, bro. Like that's what we do. Talk with our hands. Let me catch up. What color lightsaber? Pink, if I can get that as an option.
I love it. I love it. Would you want to be a Gorn?
Hell no.
Yeah, that's what I said. All right, so
would you want to control earth, wind, water, fire?
That's the one we're on.
Oh. Okay, so when you say wind, I mean, are we talking like does this count tornadoes too?
Probably.
But then okay, so if I do water, does water spouts go into water or wind? Look, I'm over here.
Water spout. I would say a water spout is wind related.
Wind related, but then
it brings up the water
in it. So I didn't know if I controlled the wind to control the water.
Can I tell you how freaky seeing a water spout?
Dude, it's terrifying. It's terrifying. I've had it happen. It was terrifying.
Yeah,
I was in Texas. It was terrible. On my way to Galveston, it was horrible.
I was in the middle of the ocean. I'm in the middle of the ocean. and there's a water spout, and then there's another one, and my cousin and I looked at each other, and he said, "We're gonna die," and I said, weirdly calm, "Nice knowing you, Sean."
That's cold-blooded. Look, I'll take wind. I'll take.
And
wind.
then he
and my cousin people up.
And my cousin and I aren't really huggers with each other. It's just the whole, "Hey, how you doing?" and then go away, right? And he just comes over. I'm 21, I think, at the time, which means he would have been 19. And he towers over me. He's quite tall. And he just comes and stands next to me. We're in the water. We're like, there's no way we can get back
to the ocean.
Because we were on a vacation. We were on holiday.
Okay, I'm gonna say something off camera later, but okay.
Oh, are you like, oh, you never go in the water? I saw Jaws.
Why? I mean, yes. Has nobody learned from Jaws, good sir?
No. Do you know humanity? We've had a pandemic, and people are like, whatever. It's just like,
dude, I remember seeing Jaws. I was like, so we just gonna go into the ocean? Like, we still doing this?
I have a friend who is afraid of. I have a friend. He is 41 years old. All right. So we're younger than the movie Jaws, but
yes,
he is 41 years old, and he does not go into swimming pools because of the movie Jaws.
Okay, that's
also his older cousin.
I don't go into pools because I don't know how to swim.
His older cousin was quite rude about it because he bought one of those shark fins.
He did not. See, that's what he
and did it in the pool.
See, I'm not mad. That's a complex. Someone triggered that poor boy, and now he's ruined.
Oh, it was
I can't even be mad about that.
Oh yeah, no, I can't be mad. It's hilarious. Joe, we will see you later. Thank you so much for joining us, mate.
Thanks for joining us.
Goodness. Janine says, having not seen the episode Arena, she's going to assume that the Gorn are not cold-blooded. If they're fighting in the arena, they should have decently high metabolism. There's several ways to regulate body temperature, even some masks that can shiver to bring up body temperature and fly when Janine!
Can I just hire you to tutor my kids? Because like this is the education you can't get in a public school.
Also, this is a conversation you can have with Star Trek that you really can't do with Star Wars. Star Wars, you say that, the whole thing falls apart. Midichlorians! And at first you're like, oh yeah, how's that work? And you start explaining it, and everything falls apart. Star Trek, you're like, all right, let's assume that the Gorn are not cold-blooded. You're like, all right, well, let's go with this. All right.
They might not be reptilian per se. They just
do they maybe they developed warm blood along the way. And you're like, oh, as you started becoming vaguely humanoid and all that. And you're like, oh, all right. I can sun myself. I don't need to sun myself. All right. Personally, I like it cold because I'm a weird one. And like, all right, fair enough, Frankie. Frankie the Gorn over here, he likes it cold. That's fine. He's like, why do you like it cold, Frankie? He's like, you know what? I like to wear layers. I want to have a nice like faux fur scarf.
I'm here for this.
And Frankie the Gorn, he's over there, and it's nice. So you know what? And that's what you can do with Star Trek that you can't do with Star Wars. Star Trek, you insert science, even if it's fake science, and it works.
Still works.
Star Wars, it's like,
nope.
Have the trappings of science in the background, but don't ask anything to be explained ever. Nope. Nope.
The only answer.
How does the lightsaber work? Don't ask. Please don't ask. Please don't ask.
Midichlorians. Like everything's midichlorians.
How does hyperspace work? Please don't ask. Please don't ask that question.
Midichlorians.
Kessel Run. In 12 parsecs, but that's a unit of distance and not of time. You know what? Don't explain it. It's fine. But then in Solo, they explain it, and I'm like, why'd you go and do that? Why? Mm-hmm. I finally saw Solo, by the way.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Things I liked about the movie. Donald Glover.
Yes, it was literally.
He was delightful.
It was his movie. It was his movie.
It should have been called. I would pay.
It was called Cal. It should have been called Calrissian. That's what it should have been called. If
they called it Lando or Calrissian or whatever, or make a limited run series of Billy D narrating the adventures of younger Lando Calrissian.
Bro.
And then you have Donald Glover going around being sexy all the time, and like he's He's hitting on human women, human men, alien women, alien men.
Lando didn't give a crap.
He's hitting on a droid, and it's just
He
like,
did not
yes.
care.
He's just like, he is looking for love everywhere. And also looking to make a profit, and because he's a little bit he's a con man and a pirate.
Ever since I saw Donald Glover play Lando, he forever became childish Landino. In my mind.
That's amazing. Oh my god, Mike, you need to trademark that and then sell it to him.
No, I can't
be like, Donald, by the way.
I wasn't the only one that thought of it. But
all right. Fine.
But when I cosplayed and did a burlesque act as Lando Calrissian, someone I know that works in the entertainment industry has his nephew on speed dial. So she took a picture of me dressed as Billy D's Lando and sent it to his nephew. And his
That's amazing.
Showed his uncle, and I died. I was like, he saw me.
Yeah, I love everything about it. This is the show, and I've heard other people say something similar as well. This is a thing I want. You can make it, treat it like the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, which, by the way, incredibly underrated show from the 90s. Treat it the same way. You have old Lando, excuse me, you have old Lando, Billy D, narrating the adventures of young Lando pre-Star Wars. So it's like, oh, well, we kind of know what young Lando is. It's Billy D. It's like, no. Stop 20 minutes before Star Wars starts, all right? Because it's like, oh, did we need this other guy playing young Han Solo? No, because we know what young Han Solo looks like.
We didn't need all that.
No, but I now need young Lando because it's just like, oh yeah. It's just like, oh, how did he get the name Solo? I'm assuming it's his name. No, because he's by himself. Really?
Bro. Really? I was like this.
By the way, there's Lando spoilers happening. I mean, yeah, Lando. There's Solo spoilers happening right now. And I don't care because it is not good. Oh, how did the Millennium Falcon get that shape with that cutout? Because that's how it was designed. No. There was an ejected part.
They just couldn't leave stuff alone. They just couldn't leave.
You know how Han Solo talked about the Kessel Run, and then they made a joke about it later in The Force Awakens? Yeah. And that was a fine joke. This is the ship that made the Kessel Run in 14 parsecs. 12. Perfectly good joke. That was a great joke. The delivery of all of it was wonderful. We're going to explain the Kessel Run. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. And
they wouldn't leave well enough alone.
You know what they could have done with the Kessel Run? They could have made it a race. Like, you know what? Here's a race. How did Han Solo, you did it in 12 parsecs. And people could be like, that shouldn't technically be possible. And leave it there. It's just like, it's a big spaceship race. That would have been way better. That would have been way better. Treat it like the Cannonball Run movies. That's what Solo could have been. It could have been Star Wars version of Cannonball Run. And Woody Harrelson was delightful. Completely superfluous to anything, but he was a delight. Just like bringing all these elements that don't go together. How do you make it work together? You do Star Wars version of Cannonball Run. You call it Kessel Run, and Star Wars Kessel Run. Great. And that's the only, and it's just one thing. And we're going to go on an intergalactic space trip. There's bad guys, there's space police, stormtroopers, and they're trying to catch you. You have Boss Hogg, so like you can have like another Captain Phasma type, or a general, General Hux or something. Phasma. You can have a General Hux type or something. Like, I'm gonna get you, Solo and Lando, and they're like, ha ha ha, and they're driving the Millennium Falcon, and they go off a ramp or something, and it's amazing. Just
great. But they didn't.
Yeah, Janine says, again, without context, she's assuming it's the Iditarod of space. It should have been. It should have been. It should have been.
It wasn't. Anyway, we're just like we're angry nerds right now.
We are. But it gave us young Lando, and I want that. I want that TV show.
I could have done without. Yeah, I want that TV show. I don't give a crap about Han Solo's. Like, we already know.
But also bring Donald Glover as Lando into one episode of The Mandalorian season 3.
Yes, please.
He's there, and he only needs one scene.
You've given us other people. Can y'all give me?
you just get one scene, and I haven't seen Mandalorian season 2 yet. I just know that I'm gonna watch it. I'm probably gonna watch it this weekend. I have a lot of free time on my hands coming up. I'm gonna watch it over the weekend, and I'm gonna focus in. And I'm like, I'll watch it on the treadmill or something. And like,
get ready.
Here it'll be. But I don't need him to be integral to the plot. Nope, don't need that. I want Lando to be sitting in a bar.
He don't have to say anything. He just needs to be like,
Yep. And should we have Donald Glover do it because it's in the period right after Jedi, or should we just young up Billy D so you can have that?
No, I want Lando.
Either way, that'd be amazing. That's what we should. We need the childish Landino there, and just like drinking in a bar, and he could be the one to give be the one to give Mando another thing. He's like, hey, he's like, hello, General Calrissian. Oh, General Calrissian. Yeah, we have the Alliance. We have a job for you, and got to keep it off the books. Takes a drink. That's all you see of him.
Takes a drink of Colt 45. Somehow they have it. And
it's just like, and then you just be like, works every time. And you see him dating a robot, and like that's
just a droid. He has several people that are just like crawling,
all hanging on him. It's like this is his group. He's basically the Star Wars. He's the Star Wars. What's that show? Entourage guy. He's Entourage, but in the Star Wars universe. So there's a Twi'lek, and maybe a hut hanging on his every word. That'd be hilarious. Just like, and then just like a droid hanging on him, like Lando, I love you. Like, amazing. That's all I want.
I love the voice.
That's all I want. That is all I want, because they gave us an amazing Rogue One. It's like, who are these people and why do we care about them? Well, here's why. They're all going to die. Yeah, so why do we care? Because it's the Dirty Dozen. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. And that was amazing. Every bit of that movie I loved. Yep. Including the random, let's go see Saw Gerrera. Spoilers. Let's go see Saw Gerrera. The amazing Forrest Whitaker. He's like he's a junkyard version of Darth Vader. And why are we bringing him in? Reasons. And he's going to die off? Yep. Why? Reasons. Okay. He was fantastic. And it's just like, all right, we're going over here for reasons. Okay. And now we're going to blow up the planet. Okay, cool. And fine. Rogue One was amazing. Do that, Solo. Go back and remake that movie again. Go back and remake it again. Because he already remade it once with Ron Howard. Anyway, it'll be amazing. But friends, that is all the time we have for today. My co-host is the amazing, the talented, the delightful, the effervescent. She has opinions. Mighty May Hemmer. Go follow her everywhere. Facebook.com/May.Hemmer. Instagram, The May Hemmer. Twitter, The May Hemmer. mayhemmer.com. And if you want to show her some love in a fiscal sort of way, you can Venmo her a tip at The May Hemmer, CashApp $ The May Hemmer, PayPal may.hemmer @gmail.com, or buy her a cup of coffee at coffee.com/mayhemmer. That's ko-fi.com/mayhemmer. And I, of course, am your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare. You can follow me in all the right places. You can go to facebook.com/Shakespeare Approves, Instagram.com/Shakespeare Approves, YouTube, go click the bell, ring the bell, headbutt the bell, I don't know. YouTube, Shakespeare Approves. And also on TikTok, Shakespeare Approves. Yeah, I'm on TikTok, people.
I don't do much anymore.
God knows why. God knows why.
I did a lot in 2020, and now I'm like, I kind of have a life again.
But you can also buy me a cup of coffee at coffee.com/Shakespeare. That's ko-fi.com/Shakespeare. Or become a Patreon of the art at patreon.com/Shakespeare. We've got some wonderful upcoming stuff happening. So, of course, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, we are here with Shakespeare's Coffee Break. Tomorrow, we're doing yoga with the Shakespeare Yogi. Wednesday, we're cooking with Chef Patrick Kennedy, and I believe Gwendolyn is going to be back on Wednesday. Thursdays at 10 in this time slot, we're writing sonnets with Shakespeare. You, the audience, and me, your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare, make a writer's room and we have a good time writing sonnets. And that can be viewed on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch at twitch.tv/nat21adventures. Friday mornings in this time slot on my Facebook channel, we have Life's Affair watch party with Andrew McKee, the Irish Bard, where we have a watch party of our show where we review movies based on the Shakespeare canon. This week, we're talking about the Ian McKellen, Richard III. Friday.
Yes.
It's such a good movie. Such a good movie. Friday evening at 5:35, we have Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. I'll be announcing the guests tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, Nat 21 Adventures. Both May and I are on it. It's going to be a great time. Coming up for St. Patrick's Day, Friday night, March 19th at 8 p.m., continuing the Shakespeare's Friday Night Concert Series, Matt Young, the Pride of Ireland, is going to be joining us. And my patrons get to go to that for free. Otherwise, tickets are $5 on Eventbrite. Monday, March 15th, the Ides of March, we have Julius Caesar, Beware the Ides of March of the Penguins, a show I wrote that we're going to be performing with the Zenith Players. It's going to be about an hour and a great time. Join us Monday night. And then Thursday, the 18th, for the Zenith Players 1-year anniversary, we're going to be doing Much Ado About Nothing, but playing the Wheel of Shakespeare with it. We're doing the play, but then the wheel will be spun. Who's playing what characters? What genre are we doing? You have 10 minutes to figure it out. It's going to be a lot of good times. So, friends, until next time, thanks very much for joining us. I love you. You love me. There's mutual glorious affection. She's May Hemmer. She's amazing. And we will see you real soon. Bye-bye. We love you. I'm hitting the button and we're playing the music. Da-dun, 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 da-dun.